Hello everyone, Julie here from Indigo Handmade Design. Welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make these earrings. They are beaded and you are not going to need too much materials. So without further ado, let's get the material list going and start the tutorial. Okay, so to make these earrings you are going to need a round earring. I'm going to use 11/0 seed beads, so these are 11/0 seed beads in two different colors. Then you are also going to need miyuki drops, and you are also going to need some 8/0 seed beads. I'm using a 11 beading needle and fireline crystal, and I'm also going to use wax. So for the earrings you can use any size round earrings that you already have in your stash. These are some earrings that I'm going to upcycle. So go ahead and take your beading thread. So I'm going to flatten this down to be able to thread my beading needle. And now I'm going to take my wax and run my wire through the wax like so. So all the way down. Now we are going to start right here at the base of the earring by making the leather stitch. So I'm going to tie a knot right here at the beginning. Now once you've done this, you are going to take 4 beads and bring them down like so. So I'm going to close this down, and now go with your beading needle under the earring like so. And then to make the leather stitch, you are going to go through the last 2 beads so that you are now on top of your last 2 beads. Now I'm going to reinforce here, so go also through the next 2 beads. Like this, and then under your earring, and then again through the last 2 beads, up the last 2 beads. So you are beading around your earring. Now I'm going to turn this like so, And as you can see, I'm also beading over my tail right here. Now you are going to take 2 beads, go with your needle under the wire, under the earring, and then up these 2 beads that you've just added. Like this, and then again take 2 beads, so 11 rows under the earring, and then up these 2 beads, and this is going to be your repeat all the way. So take 2 beads under the earring, bring them down, and then up the beads that you've just added, like so. And you are creating these little loops around the entire earring. So I'm going to finish this off camera and then meet you back for the next row. Okay, now once you've done that, you are coming out of the of this line right here, not the last one. So I want to reinforce, so I'm going to go through my last line. By the way, I have in total 57 lines of the 2 groups of my 11 seed beads. Now I'm going to go up the first line in the row, like so. And now we are going to start working with the color B. So for this you are going to take your 11 seed bead in color B, and first let me go under the bridge right here. Now take your color B, and you have these thread bridges, so you are going to go under this bridge right here. So I'm going to go like this. So you want to make sure that the color B is sticking up between 2 lines. Now take again a 11 seed bead in your color B, and you come out of this side. This means under the next bridge you are going to go from this side, like so. See, you are coming out here, you are going to go from here so you are going to put one 11 seed bead in color B under or on top of these bridges. Just like this. Okay, now once you've done this second row, it's time to add in our 8 toes. So for this, you wanna came out of this first 11 row right here in your second color, and now you are going to take a 8-0 and go through the next 2 11-0 seed beads, and you are going to pull this 8-0 in between your first and your second 11-0. Now take again a 8-0 and then going through the next 2 11-0 seed beads, give a little nice tug, but don't pull too much, otherwise you can break your thread. So this is all you need to do for this third row. So you are going to pick a 11-0 and then going through the next 2 11-0s and pull 8-0 through the next 2 11-0s and pull. Okay, so I'm at the end of the third row. So as you can see, I have here I have here 2 of my 11-0 seed beads. I've started here with going through the first and the second one, so this doesn't matter. Now we wanna came out for the last row out of this first 8-0. So I'm going to go down these 2 beads and up the next 2. So it's a little bit hard on camera to do this, like so. And now through the first 2 11-0s in my color B and the first 8-0. And now we are going to embellish. So take your miyuki drops and 11-0s in color B. Okay, so we are going to work now in between our 8-0s. So for this, you are going to take 2 11-0s in color B, 1 drop, and 2 11-0s in color B, and then go through the next 8-0. And this is basically all you need to do to embellish. So 2 11-0s, 1 drop, 2 11-0s through the next 8-0 and pull. 2 11-0s, 1 drop, 2 11-0s through the next 8-0 and work like this all the way down through between your 8-0s. So I ran out of thread, so I threaded a little amount of thread. Now I want to show you how to add new thread. So I'm going to go here in one of my 8 toes and then make a knot. So you are going to go under the yarn bridge where you're coming out, and then your working thread is going to be under the needle. Now you are going to pull to make a knot, and then I'm going to go through the next 2 beads like this, and down these 2 beads right here, and around the earring loop, and then come out here between these 2 bridges, and then go up again. So you do want to secure your thread before starting beading again. And since I've finished here, now I'm going to go trying to go through the next 2 11 rows, through the 8 toe and the 11 rows, and now I am again here where I finish off. Now I'm going to finish my embellishment. Once you have your earring done, you are going to take some glue. I've used this glue right here, and you are going to mix this, to blend this with some water, and then lay this on a surface. Used this one here, and you are going to take a brush and kind of brush this on both sides using your blend of glue and water, and let it dry for about 24 hours to stiffen your earring. So they are really very stiff, and your beads are not going to flip all the way around. With that being said, thank you all for watching and for joining me today. Wish you all happy beading, and till next time, bye bye.